Hello garden friends. In today's video, my granddaughter Zayla and I are going to give you a tour of my front yard garden. We've done a lot of tours of the backyard garden and so many of you have asked, can we see the front of your garden? So today's the day. So I'd like to start off this tour by telling you this is my beautiful Eden climbing rose.
Be careful because there's
A what?
a ladybug larva behind you on that branch.
A ladybug larva?
Yeah.
Where?
It's right there.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
Okay, we won't touch it. So these are two separate Eden climbing roses. And this is the third year that I've had them and they finally made it to the top. It's such a beautiful and romantic rose.
I'm trying to not let the larva touch you.
Zayla is very aware of what ladybugs look like before they become ladybugs. I got my Eden climbing roses at Home Depot, and can you believe it, but I only paid $12.95 for each bush. This is the third year that I've had them, and with vines it takes about 3 years for them to really thrive. The first year they sleep and they establish a good root system. The second year they creep and they put on some new growth. But it's the third year that they leap. And as you can see, my Eden climbing roses have definitely leaped. So if you're thinking about getting an Eden climbing rose for your garden too, I highly recommend you try the big box stores first, because they do sell this at Home Depot and Lowe's, but you have to go in early spring because they only have a few of them, and a lot of people are always looking for the Eden climbing rose. But I just love mine. So what's the first thing you want to show everybody? Maybe the roses in the front? The what?
Okay, fine.
The snapdragons?
No. Okay, roses.
What? What do you want to show?
Roses.
The roses? Okay, let's go.
My grandma needs to weed.
Yes, Grandma needs to weed. I've been so busy taking care of grandkids. Zayla is pointing out that there's a lot of weeds. So this rose is called Tiffany.
Tiffany Abraham Lincoln.
Wow, very good. You remembered.
I forgot. I don't know.
I don't know the name of that one either, Zayla. And this one, it already bloomed, but this is the Double Delight.
Jasmine. Ooh!
It's blooming! Just like the Eden climbing rose, my star jasmine took about 3 years to make it to the top. It sleeps, then it creeps, and now this year it's leaping. And just as Zayla pointed out, it's in full bloom and it smells absolutely beautiful.
I don't know.
I don't know the name of that one either.
I forgot.
This one is called a Rio Samba. And this one's my absolute favorite. Look at all the beautiful...
I only like the Abraham Lincoln because it smells better.
You think so?
Yeah, I like it.
Abraham Lincoln is one of the most beautiful red roses. So this is my driveway garden. I named it that for obvious reasons because I'm growing food in my driveway. I got these 3 raised garden beds from Vigo Garden. I paid for them myself with my own money, so this video is not sponsored. However, the raised elevated bed over there, Vigo did give that to me for free because I filmed a video. And the 2 green beds over in the far distance are from Veggie. Both companies are amazing. And that citrus planter was also given to me for free from Vigo. In this first box, I'm growing romaine lettuce. In the center, I have strawberries, more romaine lettuce, and a fringe poppy. In the center, I have a pepper that overwintered from last year. It's a lunchbox orange pepper with a zucchini on the end, and I just planted some vinca in the center just to attract pollinators and give it more color. And in this last box, I have another lunchbox orange pepper with another squash on the end and more vinca. I also laid down some cosmo seeds because we are expected more rain, and that's the best time to plant your seeds. This is my citrus planter. I'm growing a clementine mandarin orange in there. I have a Roma tomato that is actually bearing fruit right now. And over here, I have a cucumber in the center with 2 tomatoes on the side. A red onion in that nursery pot, and a chive. Sometimes I grow things because I like the flowers, and I love the blooms of a chive. There's a little basil right there, and as you can see, all my zinnia seeds are coming up. And I love my elevated garden bed from Vigo. It's so nice, especially for my age. I don't have to bend over. But inside, I'm growing strawberries. Can you believe I only started with 4 plants? But what happens is they make these runners, and then you just cut them off, and you can have more strawberry plants. But a lot of the runners took root inside, so I probably have about 50 plants in there. So you see all the strawberry plants in here I took from those mother plants. I love getting free plants from my garden. It's so rewarding. So this is an old water fountain that was in my backyard, but the water fountain kind of got all messed up
and broke.
Well, the fountain still worked, but it was made out of resin and it was too hard to keep clean.
What is that?
It got stained. So what I did was I drilled holes in the bottom of the fountain.
Oh, there they are, there they are.
You can see all the holes that I drilled. It was really easy. And then Zayla and her mom filled it with succulent and cactus soil, and we planted succulents in there. Oh, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, but I don't know how to explain.
Just try. What happened?
Well, you explain.
Well, Zayla found a butterfly on the ground, and it was dead, and she wanted to bury it. So Grandma got one of her Dollar Tree plant tags, and we wrote, "Rest in peace, butterfly." And Zayla buried it there. Yeah, because I told her that, you know, all animals and creatures, they just decompose with the earth. So she wanted to put it in the garden.
And make it a piece of the garden.
Did I say that right, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. And this walkway has society garlics. They make pretty purplish, lavenderish flowers in the summertime. They're about to bloom. There was daffodils growing in between the society garlics, but you know, with grandkids and their bikes and all of their toys, they didn't do so well this year, but that's okay. That's okay. And this beautiful tree is a Chinese pistache. In the fall, it turns so many beautiful fall colors. And I also have a kumquat tree planted right here that I found at a garage sale. And this tree is a crab apple. It already got done blooming, but that is a prairie fire crab apple.
John got me this from Raley's, and there's different kinds. There's a blue bunny, a pink bunny, there's a lamb, and more bunnies. There's one that's flat that is cute. It looks chocolate. It looks like chocolate, even though it's not chocolate. You can lay on it or lay with it, but this is the one that I have. I was like, Mommy, can you get this for me? And she was like, no, tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. And then John got it for me. John is famous.
Who's famous?
John.
Why?
Because everyone likes him.
Oh, they do. Especially Grandma. Grandma loves John. So you see, the front of my house is rather small. There's not a whole lot to see, but you all have been asking to see my front yard garden. We decided that we didn't really care about having a front lawn. We would rather grow fun things we can eat. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have a beautiful day in your garden too. Bye.